Hey everyone, so we are in fall here in Texas, and unfortunately for us, we don't get any cool temperatures. It's nice and warm, so it's another season to plant some stuff here in our kitchen garden. We don't come much into the kitchen garden. We don't do a lot in the kitchen garden as far as YouTube goes. We have harvested some stuff from here, some tomatoes, some onions, some other things that we grew in here. But we want to get back into the kitchen garden. We're doing a lot of other stuff in the garden. We're very busy as a family as well. But I do want to talk about what we're going to plant here today because, again, it is like another spring right now here in Texas, even though it's still 80 to 90 degrees. We're going to get some cool temperatures. Now, about 2 weeks ago, we did some other plantings where we got some zucchini in there. Little man came out and helped. We did some zucchini. We did some cucumbers, some more peppers that we have going on back there because that still produces here. Again, even though it's hot, we're not going to get any kind of freezing temperatures where it's going to drop way below and kill everything. As a matter of fact, some people here in Texas still have tomatoes growing at the end of November. So that's kind of the goal here, is to get some stuff growing here so we can harvest right at the beginning of winter. Okay, so we've refreshed our beds with the Espoma organic raised bed mix. That's what we did when we did our zucchini and our cucumbers, just to give all these beds a little bit of a refresher. And I have a couple more bags here. We have this circle garden here that we definitely want to plant some more stuff. Angie wants to do some flowers, maybe some zinnias, some sunflowers, just to attract more pollinators in here. It's always good to have pollinators in a kitchen garden whenever you're producing any vegetables or anything like that, just to get those pollinated a little bit faster. But I just have the rest of this that I'm going to use up and put in this bed. I already did the bed that we're going to actually plant here in this video, but just wanted to show you guys the soil that we use here. It's very good soil. It retains plenty of water for these plants, and very seldomly do we see these plants struggle for water unless we actually miss watering ourselves for a good period of time. Okay, so I'm gonna let that settle in. I have one more bag left. I think I have a few in the garage still left, but we're gonna let that settle in. Later on, Angie can come out here once it settles, and if we need to fill it back to the rim, we'll do that. We don't necessarily want it at the rim. We want it about an inch under there. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that there and move over to the bed we're actually gonna plant in this video here. Now, what we have here is some ugly looking broccoli. And the reason for that is we bought these maybe a couple days ago and we left them in a bad spot. So Mr. Frog lives in that area, and we have a couple of other insects that are living in that area. And I think they attacked this because I sprayed some of the plants where they were at. And so they found the next closest thing to actually eat. So they look pretty bad, but they'll recover fairly quickly. We've planted stuff like this before where it's recovered quickly. Once we plant these in, also, we'll actually give these a spray when the sun starts going down. That way they're covered and good for the next morning. But what we're gonna do is we have some broccoli here. We're gonna go broccoli, 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 and we're gonna go cabbage, cabbage, and cabbage. We have some Catarina cabbage and purple magic broccoli. Now, before I do this, I do want to talk about planting these things because we've never planted this stuff before. This is the first time we're planting broccoli and cabbage, only because we've never had the room to do this before. Living in smaller spaces like we did in base housing, we just didn't have the room to plant the produce that we wanted to. We've done a lot of lettuce before, and that worked out absolutely tremendously well. We had lots of lettuce. If you follow us that far back, we had a area where we had a bird bath that it killed off everything. So what we ended up doing is we ended up tilling that and filling it with some good soil, and we just loaded the whole thing with lettuce. So we had lettuce for pretty much the whole year. So that worked out great. But it's exciting to be able to plant some of this other stuff again because we've never grown this before. So this is all experimental. I wouldn't say really experimental. This is all just new for us, and I think they'll do great. And we're just seeing how it goes because, again, we're starting to load up the garden. We're starting to do a bunch of different projects in the garden, and we want to be able to come out here and just really show you guys what's going on in our videos. And I know we haven't done that for quite some time. Like I said, we've just been busy with some other stuff, but the exciting part about that is that we're gaining plenty of experience and knowledge in doing many of our other projects. So that way we are fully prepared when it comes down to showing you guys future videos. There's my 3 cabbage there. These 2 don't look that great. I wish I could put them in. There's really no need to, but I'm starting to ramble. I do want to talk about what I'm using to plant here. Now, what I do use to plant here is we use Biotone. Biotone is a good starter fertilizer to get your plants going, to get that root system going. So we actually got the question of, well, because we did say we don't fertilize right away, and we actually got the question of, well, technically you are. We're really not, because we are using Biotone. Biotone, yes, it's a fertilizer, but it's a root starter. It's gonna help those plants' roots develop faster, take up nutrients and water better, so it starts to develop a better root system. Fertilizing right away is all it's going to do is promote that plant to start pushing out more green growth and flowers if it needs to, and vegetables if it needs to. You want the roots to get established first, so that's why we use the Biotone starter. Then a week or two later, we'll come in and we'll add some regular fertilizer to get those plants going. But that's the main purpose of the Biotone. That's what we use it for. It's going to help those roots. You see, it has all these fibrous roots already. All it's going to do is help those roots spread out a little bit more and get way happier, and this plant will start to be happier than what it is in no time. Okay, so that's our cabbage and our broccoli, and I'm just excited to see those grow. Like I said, we've never grown these before, so we're pretty excited to see this stuff grow. And as you can see, some other stuff in the garden here behind me. Angie's tomato. She keeps saying how that's her tomato and she's very proud of it, and it's better than my tomatoes. But yes, it's growing very well. This is a cherry tomato. Cherry tomatoes are going to do very, very good right now in this weather. All right, so again, Angie's tomato, and I talked about what we planted last year, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what we have over here. You move around this way, Angie can get the video over there. So over here we have some zucchini. Now these were very small and they're starting to grow very, very quickly. As you saw at the beginning of this video, we planted these, me and Little Man. They were very small plants, but they quickly started to grow. So hopefully we'll get some zucchini producing here fairly soon. We have some cucumbers that are starting to take off back here that'll climb this right here. I had to move this from the middle and lean it over that way so we can get some cucumbers on the back end and get our zucchini here. We have some jalapenos that are still producing here. So we planted 2 more new jalapeno peppers, which are starting to actually grow, but you can see we have jalapenos growing. They've been growing, we've been using them, delicious. And then we have another cherry tomato, and just trying to capture those jalapenos over there. We have another cherry tomato plant here that Angie picked out as well. So we got 2. Again, the cherry tomatoes do terrific here in this weather right now, especially when it's the end of summer where it's really, really hot, and we start to get into September and October, which should be cooler months in other parts of the world. But here, it's really still about 80 to 90 degrees. But we'll start to produce pretty soon. But this is what we have going on back here. We have a couple of chives in here too as well that we use quite often. But this is what we have going on in this part of the garden. We're gonna get some more stuff, maybe some lettuce, some spinach that we talked about, some cool crops that we can harvest here. And there's quite a bit more that we're gonna put in here as far as flowering plants. Flowering plants is one of the biggest things that we didn't do early this year, last year when we started this garden. And it's something that's very beneficial to a vegetable garden. It's something that we should have done from the beginning. But, you know, being that we had just moved here, we wanted to get going with some type of gardening. Angie actually has some zinnias back here that'll be some flowering plants that'll attract some pollinators in that circle garden, the little circle bed that I planted, that I put the soil in earlier. Plan to do some flowering stuff in there, but we do want to have some flowers in here to attract those beneficial insects that pollinate and, you know, eat other insects and take care of the plant. So those are things we want to do. We're going to try to get back into this now that we have a new season coming up, and trying to keep up more with what we're doing in here. Again, we started this garden fairly quickly because we had just moved here and we wanted something to do. We wanted something to have growing. It's not exactly what we wanted. It's kind of, I wouldn't say it was just slapped together, but you know, it came together. It served its purpose, but we do want to get some new beds in here. Kind of change the style a little bit. That's something to be determined, but you know, just want to keep you guys up to date on what's actually happening here. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. I know we haven't done anything in quite a while, but just want to keep you guys updated on what's happening. We'll do some further videos later to kind of update you guys on what's going on in the garden, because we do have quite a bit of stuff going. Angie is doing some great things in our garden back there. And, you know, just both our minds coming together create something beautiful. And I know we haven't shared it, and we definitely want to share that with you guys. So hope you enjoyed this video, planting some quick vegetables. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.